So today, let's take a look at the Blues Riff from the Tab Method book. This is, we're going to take this riff and we're actually going to do something a little bit different with it also too. We're going to expand on it just a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's now take a look at this riff. So what we do, we're basically focusing everything mostly around the 2nd fret to the 5th fret. So now we want to use our correct fingers. So we want to look at the note that's closest to our headstock, and that would be at the 2nd fret on this string. So now, so we don't have to move our hand all over, each other fret is going to have its assigned fingers. So if there's a note in this finger, in this fret, we're going to use that finger. Note in that fret, that finger. Note in that fret, that finger. So yep, we want to keep organized so we don't have to move our hands all around. Look if I did it with one finger. Well, my hand be going all over the place. So let's take a look at the riff. We have an open 4 on the E string. Again, we use our 3rd finger because the next note we're going to play is right here at the 2nd fret. So open 4th fret with our 3rd finger. Then on the A string, we're going to play frets 2, then 4 again with our 3rd finger, just like we did up here. Now, in the 5th fret, we're going to use our pinky. And then back down to 4, 2. So far we have, the ending's really easy. We got 0, 4 on the E string. Then we have 2, 4, 5, 4, 2. You just go in, starting at 2, going up, and back down, and that's all on the A string. And then to end it off, pretty easy. Go back to your 4. So here we go. Here's that riff. Pretty easy, huh? So now, having said that, maybe you're really struggling, you're a real beginner, and that pinky is really, you're having a hard time with it. You want to develop your pinky, so I suggest giving it a try. But if you really, really struggle, we can make an exception. So you can go 0, 4, 2, 4. And in this case, if you really want to, you can bring that 3rd finger up to the 4th fret. And then what I would do, instead of bringing that back down here, I would use my 2nd finger in that fret. Then I would jump over to the 2nd fret with my 1st finger and then back over here. So it would be like this. Or you could always just use your 2nd there on both times, like this. That's the way you're using these 2nd and 3rd fingers on the 4th and 5th frets all the time, and your 1st on there. Again. 4. Try out both of them, see what you like best. And if you are able to, if you're not really, really struggling really bad, try to use that pinky. So for the rest of this, I'm going to use the pinky. So in the beginning, just do 4 of those. So forth. You do 4 of those. And matter of fact, maybe do 8 of those, 2 groups of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put on a drum beat or something. And then if you want to get a little bit more creative with it, what you can do is do the same exact thing, but on the A string. So we're going to move this whole pattern down. I'm going to, instead of the E string in the A string, we're going to do the E string and the D string. Same exact thing. Open A, 4th fret on the A string, Then on the D string, we're going to play 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, and then back to our 4 on the A string. Same thing, except for here we're doing it a little lower. So now it might be a little bit more interesting. Instead of doing 4 on one string, you could do 2 on the lower, 1 on the higher, and back 1 on the lower to complete the whole rep all the way through. So do it like this. Here's 1, 2, A string, back to E. That's 1 rep through. Then start again. Here's 1, 2, A string, E string, and so forth. Be kind of good to think of the E string, E string, A string, E string, all of that as 1 rep through, and do that 4 times through. Again, be good to grab a drum beat and then go through that, and I'll keep you on time. But make sure you have the fingerings down pretty good. Just you want to, when you get the fingerings down, focus on just the E string. Or you could just also, before you get bored with that, do a whole bunch on the A string too, since it's the same exact pattern. And then after that, you can kind of mix them all together. All right, so there you go. There's your blues riff from the Tab Method book, and you want to keep practicing that, but we expanded on it a little bit and added in the same pattern on the A string to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. So give that a try. Again, jam with some jam tracks, with some drum beats or something, to kind of keep your timing going really good. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.